Hey YouTube, I just got to show you this. I just got this as a Christmas present and opened it today. And this is just the coolest clock ever. It's made out of glass, the outside, and I mean, look at the detail on this thing. So I'm going to put in the description a link to a Facebook page of the lady who made this. Um, our daughters gave this to me for Christmas, and I mean, I couldn't ask for anything better than this. This is just awesome. The detail in it is just really cool, and I love this thing. I love it so much I don't know where I want to put it. So I'll get into the content below, but I just had to show this thing off. It is just freaking awesome. Okay, so what you're looking at right now are two different rail joiners. Now, just by looking at that, which one would you use? Left or right? I'd use one on the right. As a matter of fact, I do use the one on the right. If you look closely at these joiners, there is a big difference. So, let me show you. So, that one on the left was the Atlas, the ones that come on the strip. And here is a Walthers. And they look a little different, but this one is the bomb, I'm telling you. Now, I'm going to try to do this on camera. These are the snuggest ones you'll ever find. And I just pulled this one out of a new package. Look for a side that doesn't look like it's been cut. And you just start wiggling that on there. Oh, that'll work. And this one, I already had this one on. But they are super tight. A lot of times I can't get these on. What I do is go up against the fascia or just a block like this and push them on the rest of the way. That's how tight they can be. I got totally lucky on that one. Now, here's a brand new Atlas one. Oops, track's moving on me here. Gotta do the same thing. But when you look at the side, this disappears. This does not. And you've seen now the way that that is rolled, and the Walthers ones are just bent over to be tight so that there's a total connection top and bottom. I'll tell you what I do. I have a bunch of old Alice track, okay? And I use that for planning. And I use these for that purpose. But when it comes to actually saying, okay, this is the track plan we're going with, then I get the Walthers track, which I think is way better. If you look at the difference, I don't know how much you can see in the difference in the ties. But these, and if you look at the bottom, you see all the metal that's showing here on the one rail that slides compared to that. Walthers is not paying me. I started with Atlas, 30 years ago. I decided I would see what Walthers had, and I bought, some of the Walthers track, and I liked it so much that that's all that's on there. There's a few pieces of Atlas track on my layout right now, but as of yesterday, I took off two of their turnouts, and I put the Walthers ones down. I just didn't like the difference in look, and I needed to shorten things up. So I use 99% is Walthers tracks, 100% of these. They come in a box. I just opened, so I'm trying to be careful here. You get 48 of them, and they're for code 83 and 100. I'm 100. I need bigger things. The smaller it gets, the worse I am. I will tell you also, what about the feeder lines? Right here is some feeder lines that I have had for probably 30 years. I got a little drawer full of these. Do I use them? No, I do not. If you look at that very closely, I'm trying to not get it out of focus, but the side here where the wire comes in, it's missing right there. These are extremely loose too. The wire work is not all that good, and they come in only black. So, man, goodbye to that. This is what I use. Pico, PECO, Peco, whatever it is. I love these. You can really see the detail. These are just as tight, and I'm not so certain that the company doesn't make them for them, but there is a little bit of difference right on the edges here. But they come in black and red, and there's no like crimping to put that on there. Okay, it is solid. These are what I use. They're perfect. You just put the track together, drill a hole, go down through the foam, and they're great. They come in a pack, 4 pair in a pack. I just bought 4 packages of these, and I just trust them. I do know a little bit about electricity. I actually took electronics class in high school many, many decades ago, but I do know a little bit about electricity. And when you have something that's this tight, there's not going to be oxidation. If you have a gap, I mean, how many times have you, these just pull right off for the most part. They're not tight at all. And like I said, I use Atlas for planning. Like right now, I've got a 26 or a 24-inch radius, and I can't really draw that out with where it's at. So I bought some Atlas. I bought 4 pieces of, or what is it, 8 pieces, something like that, of 24-inch radius track. That'll be my guide, but it'll be Walthers, 36-inch flex line that's going to make that. But this is the smallest thing you do on your layout. Make sure that they're nice and tight. Make sure that the feeder lines are nice and tight. And if I take apart a track like I did yesterday, taking out the 2 Atlas turnouts, all new rail joiners. I want it just like that, nice and tight. Once you take it off and put it back on, take it off, put it back on, things get loose. And that's where oxidation comes from, bad connections. So I hope this helps you. Like I said, Walthers isn't paying me for all this. That is a great joiner. These are great feeder lines, and no soldering is involved. And, you know, it expands and contracts. And depending on your room and humidity and temperature, you need a little flexibility. So that's all I got for you today. I appreciate y'all. No, you can't have my clock. And we'll talk again on the next video. We'll see you. Bye.